Hello, mentor teachers. We are so happy to have you with us and partnering with us to help increase our students' knowledge and love of the profession of teaching. During the semester, you'll have the opportunity to work with one of our Toccoa Falls students on increasing their pedagogy and understanding of the way a classroom works and operates from the inside. And we are so happy to have you working with us. My name is Dr. Lisa Glover, and I'm the chair of the Education Department at Toccoa Falls College. Now, you all have access to this website, and this website not only has training embedded for you, but it also has forms and information you will need during your clinical practice experience or during your field placement experience with your student. So what you will do is, if you notice on the side, we've got a list of courses that you could possibly have a student for, from Clinical Practice 1 and 2 to Content Methods 1 and 2 to Instructional Design. So what you will do is choose the course that you need and click on that link. So I'm going to take a look at Instructional Design. When you click on that link, it's going to take you to any forms and training that you might need. So for instructional design, mentor teachers will be filling out a professional behavior and disposition assessment on their students. And the link to that form can be found by clicking right here. Additionally, as part of the Georgia PSC requirements, we have to conduct inter-rater reliability training. And this happens through the PBDAs and also through IKEYs in Content 1, Content 2, and Clinical 1 and 2. So the training is embedded. All you need to do is click on this link and it will take you directly to the training site, which is a Google form with embedded scenarios. This training will need to be done and completed before we have our group training together, so that we can take that time when we're together to actually look at the scenarios more in depth and talk about things we saw and didn't see and what would change the values of rating, to ensure that we're all looking at the same items and we're scoring them relatively the same, so we don't get massive inconsistencies in our data as we record it. Because the whole purpose of this is to help improve what we're doing on our end in the teacher education department, so that when the students come out, they are better prepared when entering not only your classroom, but the school in general to teach. Now, for clinical practice, it's a little bit more in depth. You'll notice there's a lot more information on here because this is an entire year between Clinical 1 and Clinical 2 that these students are in the classroom. And so it's much more involved. But again, the training is located here. So you will want to click on your training. And then when you come here in Clinical 1 and Clinical 2 and Content 1 and Content 2, there's not only the PBDA training, but there is also the IKEYs training. So when you click on IKEYs, you have the option, depending on where your grade band is, of either taking the elementary training or the secondary. So based on your position and your student's teacher position, you will pick which one it is you need to do and complete both of these before our meeting. Now, this shouldn't take you very long, and my goal is to get as much data as we can to make sure that our ratings are consistent between you as a mentor teacher and us as supervising professors when we go in. So we're both seeing the same types of things and looking for the same information, because it's not only about what the students are doing well at this point, we also want to reinforce where they can always improve. We don't want them to just become satisfied with being a good teacher. We want them to be an excellent teacher. And so we always want to push them to the next level, which is so important with those IKEYs. If you have any questions as you're working through this, and your progress will save for you so you can come back to it at a different time, please do not hesitate to reach out and contact me. My information is throughout the website, as well as Professor Lori Rose, who is in charge of our field placement here at Toccoa Falls. We will be happy to discuss anything with you at any point, and we look forward to working with you through this semester.